Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. I want to turn this down. Turn down my volume so you can hear just me mostly. Let me know if there's an echo. Alright, there we go. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys while I get stream set up because I'm actually not totally done yet. But hello and welcome to the first live that I am titling Brunch with your favorite lesbian content creator. Oh no! Brunch with your favorite lesbian panel moderator. That's what we're doing here. What's up there, anime dude? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm still getting set up, but I thought I'd updates, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff, because it's been a hot minute since we last streamed. We're streaming every other Saturday now. That's an update if you haven't been here in a bit. I know that anime dude, you're joining us again for the first time in a while because you had a job switch or something. We are currently live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, so pick whatever platform you prefer for that one. But it is wonderful to see you, and I appreciate you supporting the stream. I gotta get my Switch set up here. But we are shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword, because I got tired of Scarlet and Violet, which I love. I got the special edition boy right here. Very pretty. Love the special edition. But shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet just isn't as fun for me, because it's just running around and looking instead of encounters. And yeah, it just doesn't feel... It is, you know, the OG stuff for us was... Words are eluding me... Pokemon Sword. And encountering Pokemon Sword, and making a narrative out of that and whatnot. So this is the complete... If you haven't ever seen the limited edition... I love the addition of the Joy-Cons with their own, hang on, I'm mirroring, so this is kind of hard, their own designs on the back of the Joy-Cons, so it kind of adds to the whole, like, graffiti aesthetic on the back. I like it a lot, and I try to take really good care of it, in case I want to resell it one day. Another project I'm going to be working on soon is, updating these Joy-Cons. These are the original Joy-Cons I had with my, like, launch edition Switch, which is in my bedroom, because I'm bougie like that. And I think I'm gonna put, I work with Extreme Rate. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but you guys know I like reshelling stuff. You missed Lesbian Brunch time. I'm so glad. I missed you at Lesbian Brunch time, that anime dude. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I like modding things. You guys have seen my mods in the past, Game Boys and whatnot. And so I've done a Switch Lite before. I've done my Joy-Cons before. I did that like 3 years ago probably, and then I just did my girlfriend's, which was really nice. Now I'm gonna do those ones, these old launch edition ones, because they have terrible stick drift, and Extreme Rate has these really nice, actually I can just show you guys. I don't know why I'm like, let me talk about it a lot. Whoa! My TikTok live showed up. Anyways, can I see? Screen cover not? Okay. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm thinking about for modding. Extreme Rate. Shout out at them. Okay, web surfing? Is this gonna let me? I gotta edit the doohickey. Is this it? Yeah! Alright. Take a journey with me, guys. Take a journey with me to extremerate.com. I like using Extreme Rate. They have pretty high quality shells. I did my DS Lite that I turned into a Pokedex as well. And I love that. I love it. So we go shop, and you can do like literally everything. You can get a new shell for pretty much anything at this point. I guess Nintendo Switch shells. Yeah, here we go. And so you can, the cool thing about this is you can get a D-pad mod or like the buttons. And so love the D-pad mod. I'm honestly thinking about doing that one, but these. I was thinking about doing the green and the blue, and then getting like purple little guys to go on top of the sticks. And then my other option is gonna be the Game Boy variant of the shell with the D-pad. So I'm not sure. I haven't been able to decide. So maybe you guys can decide for me in the chat. Well, let me know what you think. I like a lot of the stuff that Extreme Rate makes. They make soft touch stuff too. Oh, I forgot they do the straps too. I've never replaced these, so I'm curious to do that. Maybe I should experiment and do that a little bit. I can't find any of mine though. I have no idea where they went. So, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. What's up? I see Phantoms AberVT followed me. Thank you so much for that over on Twitch. Woo. MPG website works. Is that a real thing? Good thing and bad thing is that I got hired to stay longer. It's less hours since it's not summer, but I may have to work weekends. Oh, weekends are kind of a bummer, but as someone who's doing stuff all the time, like, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to be happy. I'm on vacation for today and next Saturday. Nice. Also a nice project. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm glad you're on vacation. What are you going to do for your vacation, that anime dude? Alright. I'm going to get Shiny Hunting set up. Once again, we're playing with a GameCube controller by Nixie. Very beautiful game. GameCube controller. I love it. I think I can show you guys. There we go. I don't remember if I have... I don't, yeah. I need to put the cartridge in, and the cartridge is in my backpack. Oh, I have a couple of more updates for you guys, actually, before we get started, for things that have happened in the last 2 weeks. So, first of all, I got an iPhone. I went to the dark side. Hang on, let me get away from this. We're going back just to me. There we go. I got an iPhone. My old phone broke. I made this one. Ooh, hang on. Hello? I got a text message from a strange number. I don't know who this is. Alright. So this is my K-pop Demon Hunters themed iPhone. Oops. iPhone setup. I'm still getting used to it. I'm going from a Pixel to this, but boom. Like, I think I did a great job with that. Alright? I'm kind of getting into the whole customized iPhone thing. It makes it much more digestible for me to have an iPhone, going from Android to iPhone. And yeah, that was kind of a struggle for me to accept, is deciding to go Apple over Android. It hurt my feelings a little bit, but I got over it. I'm on the Apple train now, I guess. I don't loathe iPhones. I really dislike them for their, like, they're just a little, like, too much, you know? I like a simpler thing, but I'm getting used to it. And I don't have any other Apple products. I did order an Apple Watch, so I am getting that on Monday. But it's like an old Apple Watch 6. Like, I'm not springing for a $1,000 watch. I also have tea, guys, so if you... This isn't a true brunch if you don't also have a beverage to share with me. So, give me your beverage. No. Get a beverage. Look at this. It's still steaming. You can see that. Look at that. Steaming universe. Yes. Oh, that's hot. I made a Steven Universe joke. Yes, I did. I sure did. Okay, now we shall game. Now to Pokemon Sword. And I forget what we were shiny hunting. Full of crit. Oh, just kidding. I had a couple more things. Okay, so I showed you guys Cryptid Camp last time. Yeah. So they've been at all the Collecticons. They're still trying to launch the whole game. I think the second expansion's coming out here, Visions of Mothman. So please go check out their Kickstarter, check that out. If you're going to any Collecticons, look for them. They're going to be giving away promo packs, which look like this, which is really cool. I love having this because I work so much with Collecticon. Like, anything that says Collecticon on it, I want to keep for, you know, my own nostalgia and memories. But here's the Collecticon promo packs. In them you can, it's usually like one type of cryptid that's in it, and so there's like a shiny border, and then a holo, and then the actual serialized like chase card. And so I ended up pulling the serial, which is awesome. Look at that. I think it's 15 out of 150. So there's only 150 of these cards, which I think is dope. And so I'm really proud of that pull. I thought that was cool. And then this is like kind of one of the promos that you can get. This is the cabin. Like, there's a bunch of different cabins. You can take the cabin quiz online. We talked about that. You can scan this QR code. So if you want to pause and scan the QR code to take the cabin quiz. Find out which cabin you are. I'm Quartz. They're all based on geology, which I really love. I love crystals and geology and whatnot. And take a look at what cabin you'd be and give them a little love because they're working really hard. They're the artists from MetaZoo, and you guys know how big MetaZoo got and then didn't get. And they're making their own thing, and I think it's really cool. I love the watercolor art. They're kind of bringing back that old Pokemon art style situation. And the actual game itself is really like unique, and it's very like personality driven, so you can connect to it a lot. And then another thing is I had Terry sign this slab that we slabbed together. We went to AGS together, and we did a whole video about learning the grading process with AGS, and so she signed this for me, which is very special to me because Terry is a good friend now, and I really appreciate her. So shout out to Terry Hawks, the original voice of Sailor Moon from the Deke dub from the 90s. I love and adore her, and she's so wonderful. I gotta fix this. I can't see the chat with where my camera is at. We get to watch the movie. What movie? Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. You should watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Funny story about that. I was on the register and like 5 middle school girls came to check out and started singing Soda Pop, and I started singing with them. They lit up. That's so cute. That's really cute, that anime, dude. I love that. Look at you. Look at that. All right, let's get into some shiny hunting. Why the heck not? That's all the updates I had for you guys, so I'll shut up now. I got another Collecticon in a week. Kansas City. We're going to be in Kansas City, Missouri. And not to be confused with Kansas City, Kansas, because they're both on the border of Kansas and Missouri. That doesn't make anything super confusing, does it? What the heck? Stream editor. There we go. So I gotta check my stream health on Twitch. Oh yeah, it's good. There we go. So I gotta check my stream health on Twitch. Oh yeah. Now I'm echoing. Alright. No! I turned the volume up too high. Alright. Oh, I gotta tell Discord that we're live. I totally forgot that. And then we were shiny hunting Krabby, and we're gonna continue to shiny hunt Krabby, the king of crabs. Crab King. Oh yes, we are live. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, I gotta pop out my thing. Wait, can I view capture voice? Output projector? I think that's what I want. Yeah? Oh, there we go. Huzzah, I can see it. Oh, and I lost it. There we go. So I gotta make it big for me so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. There we go. No, it made it small again. Stop it! Oh my goodness. I'm so bad at this, guys. There we go. Do that, and then I'm going to turn off the desktop audio. Because we want video capture device up a little bit. How's the volume on everything, guys? Is it annoying? Is it good? My mic is actually pretty far from my face, so that's the only thing about that. Shoot. Alright. Here we go. Time to shiny hunt. Fishing, it's a delicate art and skill. I have to turn off my... Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be a shiny Goldeen. I was about to lose my mind. I've never seen shiny Goldeen, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I gotta move my face. My face is in the way. Face cam. Let's put me up here. There we go. Why not? Whoa. No, stop being tiny. There we go. Okay. We're gonna run. That's not Krabby. Oh man. Well, Pokemon Worlds is going on right now, and I know a lot of people are like joint streaming with them, so shout out to them. I think Becca Baddist is joint streaming with them like all weekend, so show her a little love. Scarecrow Scratch is actually there, and I'm super happy for him. That's an awesome opportunity. Everyone's trying to work with Pokemon, and I think that's great. Ultra exclusive Marvel Strike Force. No thanks. I don't play Marvel. I'm not a DC person, I just don't do Marvel stuff much. I'm not really a superhero person. Run away, that's not a crabby. I want that crab, we want to have a crab bake. You hate washing dishes? Oh, dude. Yeah, dishes are the thing about, like, household chores is, like, you can be your own worst enemy. Like, it can be so hard to, oh yeah, I'm not gonna get a lot of crabbies because of the weather, I just realized. It can be so hard to do at-home stuff, because you get in your own head about it, and you can't get in your own head about it. It's hard to develop that habit of, like, I see this thing, and it's like, don't put it down, put it away. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you're gonna feel so much better as a person if you can get on top of that. And, like, make sure you develop that little piece of, like, I just made breakfast, and now the table has some crumbs on it. Instead of getting up and walking away and leaving it, like, grabbing, oh, I have a little tiny dustpan with a duster, and just, like, sweeping the crumbs onto that, and putting it in the trash, and, like, boom, you don't have to worry about it. Now, you're not going to be overwhelmed Friday, like a week from now, when you come in and to your house, and, like, you haven't developed that habit, and you're like, oh my god, it's so dirty, like, this is gross, and I have people coming over, and I don't have time to clean all this, you know. It's one of those things where you let it pile up, and it sucks, but, you know, it's just one of those things in life, like, life's about eating glass. You have to eat the glass. Everyone's eating glass. And if it feels like eating glass, good. It's supposed to, but you have to eat it. But no dishes. And you can find a way to make it easier for yourself, like, Amazon has so many products for washing dishes, like, find something so, like, if you hate the feeling of it being, like, of the dishwater on your hands, like, get a pair of gloves, or get, like, a stick thing off of Amazon. There's so many things. Explore notes, I see you. Hello, my friend. You don't have sound, you're working, but you had to pop in and say hello. Hello! I'm so glad that you said hi. I miss you. I hope you're doing really well. I've been seeing your videos on TikTok. I hope you're crushing it. It looks like you're crushing it. And I adore you, and you're one of my favorite people in the world, so thank you for dropping by and saying hi. I know you can't see me saying this, or hear me saying this, but hi, if you were looking at me, hi. Hi, Laura. Hi. Anyways. Oh, you're dog sitting? You're dog sitting? I love dog sitting. I love watching other people's dogs. I miss having my own dogs, but dog sitting other people's dogs is like, I get my fix for a little bit, and then that's it. That reminds me, speaking of dogs, I got this awesome Arcanine plush. I mean Growlithe. It's a Growlithe. I got this Growlithe from one of my coworkers at work. She was so sweet. She got it for me from Japan, which is awesome because they're being sold here in the US for like $80, $90. And I was like, heck no, dude. It's so cute. It's so cute. He's like almost life-size, and I love him. He's my little baby. So he's gonna stream with us. It's me and Growly against the world. Boop. There you go. Now you can see me and Growly. Growly, sit up. Sit up. Sit. Good boy. Yay. Alright. And I'm wearing my Arcanine shirt too. I'm very Pokemoned out. It's Pokemon Worlds. Hey, what's up, Superstar Studios plush? It's good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Alright. I wonder, can you hear the music okay? Oh, you can hear it okay. I have a fun team in Pokemon Sword. I don't have all my shinies here. The painstaking task it is to shuffle my shinies around, not to complain about success or anything, but I have like 70 shinies from the last 3 years of shiny hunting on TikTok, and even though I took a long break, and I'm only doing it on streams, I still have a ton of shinies, and you know, it's just crazy, like, deciding where they go. I didn't think that was going to be, like, an issue, but I'm like, where do I put them? And some of the things that I did, like, there's a lot of things I regret that now I'm like, okay, I have to make note of that for future reference. Specifically with, like, event Pokemon. So, in, like, Sun and Moon, for example, transferring Pokemon from 3DS up to the Switch, through, like, you know, Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home, not realizing that there's certain Pokemon that are only meant to be in, like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you know? And so one of those is, like, the Pikachu hats. That event distribution where they released, like, I think it was for maybe the 20th anniversary, or it was for Pokemon, like, the movie that they remade, Ash's story. They had Ash had Pikachu for all of his hats throughout the entire anime. And, I think all of those are fine. But, oops, I didn't mean to do surf. I forget that you can, if you hit ZR, it's like the A button on this. But, sir, this is a PG program. Anyways, so, I found out that you could still, and, like, Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja is a big one, too. With Battle Bond. I have the Ash Greninja in Pokemon Scarlet right now. But obviously you can't use Battle Bond, and I hope they bring it back, so if you have Battle Bond, like, you get the animation again for it, like, using Battle Bond, and turning into Ash Greninja, but, I mean, I hope that they do that for ZA. That would be really, really cool for, like, the OG Pokemon fans. But if they don't, whatever. But here's the thing, like, those Pokemon for the Ash hat Pikachu, and it was specifically, like, his hat from the movie. You could get all the other hats from the anime, from, like, the beginning to the end, like his original Pokemon hat, Pokemon League hat, all the way through Alola, and then the movie hat. And the movie hat Pikachu could use, like, the special Z move. Ah, dang it. I moved my hand away. Oh, I forget that once again, the trigger buttons elude me. So it could use, I think, Gigavolt Tackle, or I can't remember what the Z move is. 10 million volt smash or something. You can only use in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And the thing about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Sun and Moon, is that I have a 2DS. I don't have the 2DS XL or the new 3DS or new 3DS XL. I do have new 3DS and new 2DS XL, but the screens are smashed because I bought them used, so I'm going to repair the screens, and I just haven't done it yet, because it's a huge task, guys. It is so hard to repair the screens on the 2DS and 3DS. But anyways, you can snap the bezels so easily. So that's like a 12-hour project for me. But anyways, so, you know, you get the special animation on there, but on 2DS it lags, because the motherboard for the 3DS, like the original motherboard, the original processor and everything within it, it doesn't render those moves very well. It's very laggy. It takes forever for the Z move to finish. So it's not a pleasant experience to use Z moves on the 2DS or the original 3DS. I'd rather fix up those and do that. Well, I was too lazy. I didn't have those yet to fix, so I just transferred everything up to Sword and Shield and wanted to see what they look like on the big screen, which was super fun and super cute. And now I'm like, oh man, but I can never use them again. So I can't transfer the Ash Pikachus back, but there's still an active QR code that you can scan with your 3DS to get Ash Hat Pikachu in a new game for Sun and Moon, because I think you can only get one per game, or one per save file. So you'd have to restart the game to get it. But there's a couple of them that are like that, like Spiky-eared Pichu from Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's one of the event Pokemon that I've been working with a lot, that I have in my Pokewalker now. And you know, you can't, that one specifically, you cannot trade away from that game cartridge. So the only way you could lose it is if you lost it in your Pokewalker and then, lost the Pokewalker. And that's what happened to me. I lost my Pokewalker, so I lost Spike the Pichu. And I had to start the game over to re-trigger the events. Because I still had the shiny Pichu that's like its friend to activate the event in the game. But you can't transfer that away. And so I feel like, an end of story, there's just certain Pokemon that you shouldn't move away from their original games. And you're just going to have to accept that you need to do the long, like, trade it to a different version if you have a different version. Or maybe buy another version to trade it to. So you can restart the game if you want to. And I'm one of those people that's like, oh, I want to play this game again. Let's restart it. And then I restart it. I'm like, oh, right, this is kind of a drag because it takes forever to get stuff. Hello, Wayward. No sound. I was like, no sound. You can't hear me? I've been rambling for like 5 minutes already, and no one told me they can't hear me? Anyways, long story short, woe is me being rich in Pokemon and not knowing where I want my Pokemon to be, and regretting transferring them up and not being able to bring them back. Screen's being smashed. Wait. Oh, your dad gifted you with an iPod. I see. I'm reading your thing, Superstar. Your dad gifted you with an iPod he had from years ago, and you realized how well they hold up really well. You can put any music on it, and you listen. Yep, great quality with no ads or distractions. iPods are great. iPods are getting really popular in the modding community as well. So buying them on eBay secondhand is getting more and more expensive, just like it was for the Game Boys. And just like it is for 3DS is getting up there now too, but you only for modding the software, not the hardware. Random question: will you guys Switch 2, and will it count as a business expense or just play ZA on Switch 1 because it's available for both? Right now, truth be told, I'm not making like any money off of my content, so yeah, I don't have any like business to put an expense towards. Technically I could on, like, my taxes, but, there's no income for me to get taxed, so, so, honestly, I'm gonna wait. And here's my thing with the Switch 2 as well, is that, I don't want to get one until there's a limited edition one, because I like getting the special ones, and so I thought for sure they'd make a ZA one, and they're not. And so that was pretty disappointing, so I'm waiting to see when their first, like, special edition one is, or maybe I'll buy one down the line, as long as stuff, as long as there's stuff, available for Switch 1 and 2 for a little bit, I'll just be going that route. So I'm gonna buy ZA on Switch, on the original Switch, and still use my OLED. I feel no need to get the Switch 2 just yet. It's cool. It's beautiful. I like how much bigger it is. The Joy-Cons are bigger and they fit better in my hands because I've gotten to test one. But it's just not worth it for me right now to go and get a Switch 2. One day I will. Yippee! Speaking of screens being smashed, my brother constantly rages playing Minecraft. And last night he found out what happens when you smash your knee against the screen. Oh, that sucks. No. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. I just saw a video about a kid who had, like, a bent iPad because he got really mad at a Roblox game at losing it, and he, like, threw it across the room. And so his mom's standing there with him, like, hand on shoulder, where it's totally the vibe of, like, tell the man what you did. And he was like, I smashed my I smashed my iPad by throwing it across the room because I got mad at a Roblox game. Alright, we'll see you later. Thanks so much for dropping by, Wayward. I appreciate you. But anyways, so this kid was like, oh, you know, I did this, and the mom actually brought him into a repair shop and was like, okay, tell the man what you did and now we'll get it repaired. And all the comments were like, dude, if my kid smashed the screen, I wouldn't take them to a repair shop and get it repaired. And it's like, that kind of thing is like, so here or there with it. Because for one, like, clearly that mom spent like, probably close to $1,000 depending on what iPad it was. It looked like a really big one, so it was probably like a really nice iPad. Which I don't understand getting that for your kid. But, you know, to each their own. But see, you spend that much money on it, you're like, well, maybe she used it too and needed it for stuff. And maybe it was like the family iPad or something, so they needed to get it repaired. Like, people don't think about that. I'm just asking the internet to use a little bit of critical thinking skills before they comment. I know that's a big ask, but that's what it seems to be to me. Oh man. Oh, I gotta switch out my Pokemon. Who should I have go up? Let's do Zeraora. It's been a while since I've battled with Zeraora. I love Zeraora. I think Zeraora is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Shiny Kitty. Yeah, I love this Rowlet. I need to make a video with him. I just haven't gotten there yet. I have a lot to do today. Ooh, Plasma Fists. Let's talk about Collecticon. Shameless plug to my gig. I'm just kidding. I don't have nothing to do with Collecticon. I manage their panels, and I moderate their panels. And so I work with a lot of voice actors. You guys probably have been seeing a lot more voice actor content from me rather than Pokemon stuff, which is kind of the way I'm going anyways, because, like, I just don't have the time to be able to shiny hunt anymore. Now that listen, I had so much shiny hunting time back when I was unemployed. When I was unemployed, that's what I was doing. I was shiny hunting, and like that led me to like getting Pokemon really, really fast. And that's when everybody was on TikTok and all that. And so those days are gone now. I just don't have the resources or time to be able to do that. So that's why I do it on stream. And the rest of the time, I'm making videos about stuff I like, stuff that I'm really into. When am I coming to Texas? Actually, I will be in Texas, that anime dude. I will be in Texas in October. Go to the Collecticon website, you'll see the exact dates. I think it's the second week of October. I'll be at Houston Collecticon. Oh, no, wait. I think it's the third or fourth week. It's right before Halloween. I'll be at Houston Collecticon. So if you're close to Houston, that's a good one. They also have San Antonio in Texas. Or San Antonio. They have San Antonio and they have Dallas. I won't be going to either of those, though, so I'm really sad about that. Ugh! MC King, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't need cheap viewers. I'm cooler than that. How do I... Yeah, mod mode. How do I do this? Plasma Fist. Punch him with the things. And how do I get rid of... What is this? No. No. Oh, here we go. Bam. Nice. Oh, nice. What major city are you near that anime, dude? What's up, Ghost? You just missed me banning a bot. I forgot that I can do it from here, too. I don't know why I don't think about that. Ha-wah-ha. As you know, I have a tablet next to me that's like my little mod thing. Oh my god. I need to pay attention. What's up, Ghost? How are you doing? How you doing, Ghost? Are you ghosting around? It's a Krabby. Well, Krabby appeared. So anyways, Collecticon. You got the nibbling over. You got the nibbling over and you think you need a drink? What's nibbling? What are you talking about? So much screaming. What are you talking about? What's screaming? What are you doing? Where are you? I haven't checked Discord, so I don't know what you're doing right now, Ghost. Oh, Austin. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So this last Collecticon, we were in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that was really interesting. And I'm just gonna address it now, okay? That is indeed the one where, that there's a viral video going around right now of a stalker of a certain voice actor. Yes, that did happen at Charlotte, North Carolina Collecticon. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. It wasn't okay at the moment. Everything's okay now. That's all I'll say about it to keep privacy, but you can find a lot more information on your own. But I had fabulous panels with some of the English dub voices of One Piece. So, had, of course, Erica Schroeder, the original Luffy from the 4Kids dub. I have her on most of my panels, and I love her. She's one of my favorite people in the whole world. She's so sweet. She's also my Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Blaze the Cat from Sonic the Hedgehog, if you like Sonic. I also had Stephanie Young, who is Robin from One Piece, and Christopher Sabat, Chris Sabat, who's Zoro, and Vegeta, and so many other huge voices. God, I love that Plasmatis animation. It's so cool. So I got to, I've met Chris before, but I haven't been able to sit there and talk to him for a while and actually have a conversation. So I got to do that. He's very fun, very charismatic guy. We really matched each other's energies. There was a lot of dad jokes on stage, which I really enjoyed. Staying with Stephanie Young, she is such a sweetheart. We really bonded over parenting stuff. She's just awesome. She's just a gem of a human being, and so sweet, and so also very charismatic. So we had a good time on stage. Who was the fourth person that we had? It was Johnny Young Bosch. Johnny Young Bosch, who's Sabo. He's just always super funny. Talking to him is so fun because he's very just insightful. He's a very intelligent man. And he's got very dry sense of humor, which my dad has a really dry sense of humor, so I grew up being able to just banter with a dry sense of humor. So, love Johnny. I've worked with him for years now, too. But Chris and Stephanie were new for me, so that was really fun. And then I had Steve Bloom. He was one of my panels, and so, if you guys don't know, if you're watching Pokemon right now, Steve Bloom is Lucius, the great-great-grandfather of Liko in Pokemon Horizons right now. He's like the greatest trainer ever. Literally, I think that was his title. He's like the legendary trainer. He voiced him, and Steve was like, I'm finally in I'm finally in Pokemon! And, I didn't realize, this is his first role ever in Pokemon. For all the years that he's been voice acting, he's never been in Pokemon. And that's kind of a thing with the English voice actors, is, a lot of English voice actors have been able to have a role in Pokemon, and that's kind of not so much like a rite of passage, but just a thing amongst them in the English voice actor culture of their community culture, and how everyone's been in Pokemon, and it's kind of bragging rights if you have been, and you feel excluded if you haven't, just like oh, I'm in this club, I got to be a Pokemon. And so Steve was so pumped about that. So we played the clip of Lucius, and he hadn't seen that clip yet. So that was really special. I got to show him his own acting as Lucius for the first time. He hadn't gotten to see it yet, so we watched it on stage together with the audience, and that was super, super fun. I love his handler Gwen too. Shout out to Gwen. She's a wonderful, wonderful human being. She always gives me tips on what's Steve doing right now, because she's his assistant as well. They've been working together for so many years, and they're quite the dynamic duo. And Steve is super sweet. Steve is he's just such a goofy guy. He's great, extrovert kind of guy. So if you ever have a chance to meet him, I highly recommend meeting Steve. He will not disappoint you. He is so charismatic and fun, and they have a really great rhythm going down. So they'll get the line moves quickly enough that you're not going to be there for hours and hours and hours, unless it's a pretty long line. But at Collecticons, you're not there for too long. So, anyways, that was my weekend. Oh, and Terry, of course, Terry Hawks, voice of Sailor Moon. I had a panel with her as well. She's writing and part of a web series called Lady Ada's Secret Society. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to kill this Goldeen. Lady Ada's Secret Society. That's a web series that it has very big Sailor Moon vibes. It is like the slice of life Sailor Moon moments of all the Sailor Scouts interacting and being silly and stuff put in real life. It's the live action version of that, basically. And it's just cute. It's super, super cute, and she plays the headmistress, so she's kind of like the Queen Beryl, if you will, of that series. And it's really fun. It's super funny. So I'm getting through that right now, and Season 2 is about to release, so it's a great time to watch it, if you haven't watched it yet. You and your brother got to, oh, Nibblings. Oh, okay, got it. I got you, Ghost. That's funny. Oh, you working on. Okay, got it, the anime dude. Ghost is probably eating a box or something. Okay, so you and your brother got to meet the English VA for Bakugo, Deku, and Luffy. Your brother told Luffy, wow, you were a good impersonator. I was like, no, Michael, that is Luffy. that was probably Colleen Clickenbeard. Something that Colleen and Erica share is that they both have names that really relate to, like, piracy and whatnot. So for Colleen, like, Clickenbeard is the greatest last name for a pirate. Like, that's just perfect in general. And then for Erica, her name is Erica D. Schroeder. Isn't that crazy? She's got the will of D. Oh man. And so that's what they always joke about, is that they're very piratey. You want to meet any influencer you watch, you'll probably freak out, but it'll be awesome. Yes! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hope one day we have a Collecticon, Austin. Because Collecticon's based out of Texas. Like, it started in Texas, so it's easier for them to travel around to the Texas cities, but we have to spread out the... You know, you have to go to different cities and whatnot to get new audiences and, like, get your name, like, noticed out there and stuff, so... they're trying to travel to new cities each year. And, I mean, this year there was 18 shows, and I'm going to, like, 14 or 16... No, 12... I think I'm going to 12 of them. I think there's 6 that I'm missing total. Which is insane. Which is actually insane, because that's once a month. This is, Corefish. Actually, I don't mind finding a shiny Corefish. But... Eating a box? How dare they disrespect the sacred box? I would never. Maybe a little. Oh, Ghost. Oh, man. I forgot that I can put the chat on the screen. I should do that. Hang on. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. Add. I do chat box. Chat box. Add source. Add source. I think that's good. Chat box. Okay, so that should start popping up now for you guys. Yeah, there it is. Now you guys can see each other's chats. I think, sorry, I have to scale it down for, TikTok. There we go. So now you guys can see each other's chats. Because I forget you're in a different place. You're on TikTok. Hi, what's up, Rage Bear? Rage J Bear. I like that name, that's cool. Hi, TikTok nerds. Yeah, you guys can all see each other's chats now. So you can talk and whatnot. Talk amongst yourselves. Usually the TikTok chat works here. And so if you're on TikTok right now, do me a favor and chat. And you should be able to see yourself on the left side, but... Oh, maybe it's not. That's huge, it's better. Nice. Oh, my, Twitch just froze for myself. I gotta reload the Twitch now. Hold up! Oh, look, a Gyarados! I just realized the Gyarados was on screen. Alright, I think that maybe it's only showing Twitch. That's kind of annoying. Hang on. Let me see if I can't edit this so we get all of them. I think it should be working. No, it should be working. Browser settings. Custom code. I just don't see Rage Bear's comments going up there, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, show platform icons. Yeah, do that. Yeah, it's only showing YouTube. Oh, so you can only see YouTube. Ghost can only see Twitch. Huh. Weird. Okay. Hang on. We can figure this out. There's a thing. There's a thing we can do. Go settings. Multi-stream? Stream? I know there's a chat box thing that I can do, because I did it before. No, there's no one else on Twitch right now. Oh, it's AJ. Hi, AJ. I didn't know that was your name on YouTube. I don't think there's anyone else on Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's just you. Huh. A multi-stream? Nope, that's the same thing. Appearance. I go here. I can just search this. Oops, chat. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, never mind. That's for key bindings. Hotkeys. Huh. That is so weird. I don't understand it. Oh, you see YouTube? Oh, it's working! Oh, maybe it just took a sec for it all to sync up. Okay, well, sick. Let's do it. That's sweet. That's great. I don't have to try anything now. The gazelle from Zootopia would be so angry if I stopped trying. If I stopped trying everything. Oh no, I didn't even do that. I don't need a. Well, we can just kill the Gyarados. Why not? Why not kill the Gyarados? Kill the Gyarados. Kill him. Okay, so I need to project this for myself. I lost my screen. Now I can't see. Good time. Where's the way? No, that wasn't it. Maybe I can. Oop. Nope. Alright. Well, I give up. I'll just look at a tiny screen. I don't mind that. Dude, my Twitch is acting real weird. Yeah, it really is. That's the thing. I'm streaming to I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok right now, so it's probably gonna take a sec. It'll probably take a hot minute to get everywhere, but yay, chat. Yay! Everyone in the chat, go yay! Yay! We can see each other, we can talk to each other. It can be like that portal from, what was it? I think it was Germany. Or was it Ireland? That was in, New York. And they kept on showing each other, like, horrible memes. Is it being twitchy? I hate you, Ghost. Thank you. Thank you, AJ. That's great. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Collecticon Germany when? Dude, I wish. I wish. That would be so fun. I want Collecticon Japan. That ain't happening, though. Is this a Krabby? Or is that a Corphish? That's Krabby. Krabby. Project. I did it. I figured out how to project the screen again. Yeah, no, it would be so cool to travel to Germany. I would love that, but I do not foresee that happening for the next few years at very least. Collecticon keeps growing though, you never know. You never know what we're gonna do next. Oh, actually, I think I can do the redeems. Hang on, let me see. I had, like, an alert thing. Okay, so here's an alert box. Let's put it up on the top left. And then, I don't know, let me see on Twitch if I can do something. Oh, I have to log into Twitch! Okay, I can't do that. Well, I put an alert box there, so if you want to try something, Ghost, let me know. See if it'll work. I might have to link it to Streamlabs. But the first step is complete, if so. I don't want to kill this Goldine. Who cares about goldfish? It's the snack that smiles back. Is that still a thing? Do they still have that slogan? Corfish fish? I liked Ash's Corfish in the Pokemon anime. I think Corfish is cool. I'll never understand why his Pokemon never evolved. Like, Ash having a Crawdaunt would have been really cool. Yeah, it didn't work. I see that you tried to send something, so. It's the attack that uses Horn Attack. Gimmick, hello! It's the snack that uses Horn Attack. It's been a hot minute, Gimmick. I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. Thanks for joining. I hope you're having an excellent morning. We are back and better than ever. This is Growly. Growly is joining me on streams. Oh, goodness me. This tea is helping my throat. Sitting here and talking for an hour really, like, gets my throat down. Even though I'm really, like... Or really grates my throat. I'm getting used to talking for so long and stuff, but... Especially, like, that's the thing I don't think about, because the voice actors are always talking about, like, your voice health and all that, and taking care of your vocal cords and whatnot, because that's their literal tool. But, to earn money. And I guess technically I'm on the same track here, but, it's just something I don't think about. And, you know, sitting here talking for an hour with no one to break up me using my voice, and I'm just kind of, like, filling the space and, you know, rambling and just chatting and stuff with you guys. Like, my stamina of my vocal cords, like, drops so much faster than when I'm on stage with them, because I take a break and they answer all the questions and whatnot, and I can definitely see, like, their voices getting, their vocal cords, like, getting used so hard all day, saying hi and talking to guests and stuff. And then having to do the panels, so it's a big deal, it's a big thing. And tea really does help, and we have a lot of tea for them. Dude, I bet you have so much currency built up, Ghost, on Twitch, because it's been like a year and a half since I was on Twitch. You bought 2 DSs for 40 bucks? It is shiny starter playthrough. You're currently doing a starter playthrough of Heart Gold and finished Soul Silver, and you got Chikorita and Totodile. That's dope! That's super dope! That sounds really fun. I'm glad you did that. Now you're working on it. I love that gimmick. I forgot that you're really into that. You should check out my TikTok or my Instagram. I threw up a I have a video of modding a DS Lite and putting a Pokedex case on it. DS Lite modding is hard. That hinge really makes a difference, and like get a little practice of it modding a Game Boy SP. because of the hinge, but for the Game Boy SP hinge is a little easier. There's not so many wires going through it and whatnot. It's just the ribbon cable, really. You named it Autumn Core and Totodile Bubble Core? That's cute. That's really smart. I love that. That's so cool. Oops. I don't wanna wait for my life to be over. Oh man. I've been listening to early 2000s music lately. It's really getting me nostalgic. I miss growing up in the 2000s. I miss the Game Boy Advance. That's what I miss. I miss the Game Boy Advance so much. It was like the perfect thing. Go punch him with lightning! I guess it's technically a punch. Why is it Plasma Fist if it's just like going into the ground? You got a heart gold from a friend and had a soul silver from a neighbor who wanted me to finish it, but I did, but then started the new file with the shiny Chikorita. Nice! That's awesome. Yeah, those games are hard to find too. I mean, Pokemon games are so expensive if you're buying them secondhand. Like, honestly, I just encourage people to get, like, the reproduction cartridges at this point. Like, it's not worth paying all that money, because you can still trade back and forth with the repo production. It's just, the repo cart. Like, you're buying it to keep it anyways, unless you're trying to flip it, I guess, but flipping video games is not the same as flipping Pokemon cards. Like, the market does not move as fast as Pokemon cards, so if you're buying Pokemon games trying to flip them, like, don't. You know, 3DS is maybe, but even then you're not, like, nothing's getting up to 1,000 unless you have, like, a limited edition. And then you sell it and you buy it and it's, you know, you're not going to make any money off of it. You're just going to be the same price for a while. Yeah, you think these are regular ones? But, oh yeah, just for funsies, absolutely. But if anyone wants, like, the Pokemon games themselves, like, just buy the reproduction cartridge for 20 bucks. Like, people are selling them so cheap. Or emulate. I mean, like, it's the same thing, emulating them. But I like having a physical cartridge that you can actually trade between, so, like, look for that if you want that. I think I have every Pokemon version now. Because I bought Black 2, and I bought, like, an original one, and it was $120, but it was super worth it. And I still haven't finished playing it, but because I keep wanting to make videos out of it, and it stops me from playing it. So I can't enjoy it with the full experience. And I'm thinking about doing, like, an Instagram story update on it. Of just, like, here I am with it, so I don't know, maybe I'll do story updates rather than full posts, and then I'll put all those stories together at the end for, like, a recap or something. I don't know, but I'm at the second gym in the game, so I could just start over and start from there and go like, oh yeah, I will do this, or I'll just do a story update. Oh, it's on fire, I could get a shiny. But long story short, you know, I always think, like, I get too in my head about, like, oh, this could be content, I gotta make it good. Yeah, what's up, Ken? By the way, sorry I didn't say hi to you. Hi, Ken. I love you. I was on TikTok trying to say hi, but came over here. Oh, okay, so the TikTok chat isn't coming through then. Oh, that's because I'm on the Twitch multi-stream. Hang on. I think... Oh, I was looking at the Twitch stream only. I wasn't looking at the multi-stream chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ken. That's my bad. I hope you're doing well, though, my friend. I adore you. Okay, I should be able to see the Twitch chat now, though. Or the TikTok. I don't know. There's so many of you now. What time is it? How much time do I have left? It's 11:09. Alright, we'll do like 10 more encounters, then I'm gonna hop off and get started on doing stuff that I need to do today. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask what your team is. Shiny Meganium, Gengar Golem, Farfetch'd, and Red Gyarados, and Corsola. Oh, HM Mule. I did not realize that Corsola could be an HM slave. That's really funny. Oh man, I've never thought about that. I always ended up using I don't know, like a normal type. Sometimes it'd be Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon was a big one for me. Outrage! Oh, you're on break at work. Oh yeah, I'm super pumped to see you, Ken. It's gonna be a really fun weekend. There's gonna be a lot of us though. Yeah, 200 to 400. Like, oh, you're looking at Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Yeah, Path of Radiance is expensive. We're really lucky we got it as kids. Kind of like, you know, instead of being in high school, I should have been buying a mortgage for a house. Instead of being in middle school in 2008, I should have been looking at houses. Ooh, Heart Gold is shiny. Shiny for Alligator, Scizor, Sudowoodo, Alakazam, and Magmar. That's a pretty badass team gimmick. That's pretty dope. I love that team. Yeah. Actually playing the game physical versus emulation. I don't know, there's not much difference. Right now, I kept on telling myself I'd buy a Wii U so I could play Wind Waker HD Remake. And as soon as I built my PC, I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna... Oh, look, that anime dude! You followed the Lord! Thank you! Okay, so I do have something up then. This is weird, I'm not getting chats on YouTube or anything. So that anime dude, is YouTube not working again? See, I pay for Streamlabs, so it needs to be working. Oh, thank you for subscribing, that anime dude. Okay, so the Twitch alerts are working, but I think they're the ones that are integrated with Streamlabs, and Ghost, whichever like the other ones were, I didn't integrate them with Streamlabs because I moved to OBS by then. So that might be why, but we were so young and naive then, Triss. Yes, we were so young. You have Radiant Dawn? Nice. Yeah, Wii games are a little bit easier to get your hands on these days. I have a Wii that stopped reading discs. The laser stopped working, and it's on my list to mod that one as well. And by mod, I just mean add a homebrew to it, and then add an SD card in there so that I can get my save data for my games. Because I have like Battle Revolution on there, and I want to play my original Battle Revolution save with all my old Pokemon. That's still there, and same with because I checked our old Pokemon Ranch. And on Pokemon Ranch, you know, you could deposit Pokemon into Pokemon Ranch and take them back out via DS. So it's almost kind of like its own PC system. And then you could see them in the little, like, the little sprites. And those sprites or the little 3D models that were like the really polygonal ones that you see in Pokemon Rumble started in Pokemon Ranch on the Wii. And so no one ever talks about Pokemon Ranch. I should make a video about that, because like I don't think people know it exists. And I still have Pokemon Ranch. I think that'd be a fun video. It is. Oh, you're just hopping around. Okay, well thank you then, anime dude. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the subscription too. That helps a lot. Oh man. Oh, you have 5 badges in Heart Gold. And Soul Silver being finished is just nice because you can trade between them. 100%. It is. Everything is so much easier if you have multiple versions of games, like being able to trade between them. So right now I'm trading between Diamond and Soul Silver because like my brother has Heart Gold and my brother has Pearl. So I could technically take those ones, but I don't want to like take them from his room and whatnot. And so I'm constantly trading between them and whatnot. Yes, Pokemon Ranch. I used to sit and watch Pokemon Ranch like and take a nap. Like it was so nice. It was like my background thing. Oh, Pokemon. Yes, Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door, Double Dash, Coliseum, Luigi's Mansion, all classics. All classic games. Yeah. Never letting go of the DS games. Like, if you're the kid that was like, you know, really treasured your DS and your Pokemon games on DS and all that, like, it really paid off in the long run. Yeah, I'm excited that I have every version now. Black 2 was the only one I was missing, and I bought it. And now it's probably like 180. Trade Evos are cracked. But like, so the difficulty for those older games, though, was so much harder than they are now. And so I almost feel like the trading was much more emphasized back then, because it was like, this is going to help you get through the game a little faster. And not that much faster. Like, mind you, it was a nice little buff that you kind of needed. Oh, you might be thinking of Poke Park? Poke Park is definitely different. Poke Park was like a whole RPG and stuff. Pokemon Ranch was literally just you uploaded your Pokemon to the app, and you could see them in the little Pokemon Rumble sprites walking around this farm. That was it. And like, you get a new Pokemon every day. I don't think you could take it out of Pokemon Ranch though. It was just like your Pokemon Ranch Pokemon. And there were Miis, and your Miis could run around the ranch and like interact with the Pokemon. And so we made like Brock and Toon Link. I made a ton of Miis. Pokemon Ranch was super fun. I never played Rumble. I didn't play Rumble at all. Oh, I love having adult money. Oh, I'm so excited for you to almost be done with school, Ghost. Congrats. Yeah, Pokemon Park was more like RPG. You ran around as Pikachu. See, no one knows Pokemon Ranch. That's the thing. That's content I could make. Like, do you know about Pokemon Ranch? This is a Pokemon game nobody knows about. I'm looking for shiny Krabby. We're looking for a shiny Krabby. Mr. Krabs! Stop digging in your butt, twin! I've been saying that everywhere. Oh, that reminds me. I also have this. I was just notified that the TikTok chat is not showing up. I'm sorry, TikTok. Whoa. TikTok chats were showing up previously. It's really annoying. I can't even see my own live going on right now, so that's also problematic. Do. Okay, it was just a few people that said hi over there, though. I'll figure that out after stream here. I got like 2 more encounters, and then we're gonna call it good, I think. Oh, yes! Yeah, you can make Obama as a meme. I want the golden crab. I want the golden crab of legend. Yeah, I'm still working out the kinks for like multi-streaming here, and so I'm gonna have to send a notice to them because I'm paying $20 a month for Streamlabs to multi-stream everywhere. So it should be working perfectly, and if it's not, then there will be hell to pay. There will be hell to pay. You cannot insult the Lord this way. I am the divine follower of the Lord. Oh, your coworkers say that a lot. I started saying it at work too. Santa crabs. Oh yeah, it does. It does become Santa crabs, especially the Gigantamax version. All right, we'll do one more encounter and then I'm gonna call it good, guys. Oh, there's the one encounter. No, the Gigantamax, that's the thing. If I had to rank all of the, like, special move Pokemon things, I don't remember what they're called, but you know, Mega Evolution, Z moves, Dynamax, Gigantamax, Terrestrialization, Yeah, because Gen 6 was the first, like, introduction of that, right? And, like, most people will put Mega Evolution first, and I just can't. I don't think it's, like... It's cool, but most Mega forms are, like, to me. Like, I think Gigantamax forms are way cooler, and I love, like, the entire animation of it. Oh, thank you, that anime dude? That anime dude, you gifted subs. Thank you so much, that's so sweet. I really appreciate that. That was so nice. They are just gimmicks, you're right. But I like Gigantamax and Dynamax more than I do a Mega Evolution. So for me, it's like Dynamax, Gigantamax, and then Mega Evolution, and then Z-moves, and then Terrestrialization, because Terrestrializing is like, it's pretty, but now they just have a silly hat. Yes, everyone thank that anime dude. Thank you, that anime dude. You're always such a good supporter to me. You're so wonderful. It's nice to see you again. We missed you in chat. You like Terras more than Mega and Z moves? Ooh, I like that take. I get that. It's pretty. Okay, guys. I appreciate you all joining in for the stream. I can't do the spinny thing because I have hexagon. There's like a hexagon thing on my controller. I can't spin in a circle and I want to. Oh man, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. Hang on, I should probably save. Actually, hang on. Please hold. Please hold, we're saving. We're saving the game. Okay. Me and Growly are very thankful for everyone for joining. Give them a kiss, Growly. Mwah. There we go. You got a special kiss from Growly. I'll see you guys, not next week, because we'll be in Kansas City Collecticon, so I'll have more stories to tell from that coming in next week, 2 weeks from now. So I'll see you guys the final week of August, yeah, or the first week of September. Don't know what those dates are. But yeah, I'll see you the Thursday, or the Saturday after next. I might try and start doing streams on weekdays. But those are gonna be, like, really chill, like, work streams. I'm really getting into the idea of, like, the cozy streams where you're all working together and stuff, and getting work done. So, especially with, like, school starting up for a lot of people, like, those streams might be helpful and whatnot, and it'll help me with, like, focusing on editing and all that. So, we'll see if my computer can handle that. That's a lot to put on it at once, but I'm curious, so we might try that this week or next week. Especially with prepping for the panels and whatnot. I always have to do a lot of work before Collecticon. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks then, if you're not at those and I decide not to do them. And I'll have more stories for them. So, you guys, get some stories in the next 2 weeks so you can share them with me, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye!